Destiny 2 came out last week, and Improv Gaming hasn't talked to you about it yet? Stay tuned. A lot of Destiny talk is coming your way. As I live and breathe!
As you live and as you breathe.
Welcome to Tuesday, and since it's going to be chopped in half, Thursday's episode.
It's Tuesday and Thursday's episode.
So we're going to chop it in half, but it's going to be a lot of Destiny talk. So if you come to Destiny 2 talk, you've come to the right place. One of the rare times the three of us have actually played the same game
yes.
at the same time.
Yes.
It's very interesting because, as you guys know, I wasn't going to pick it up day one, but some people influenced. We're not going to mention any names.
He did anyway. He's not talking about me. He's looking in this direction because I know who it is.
You know who it is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's the infamous one. The infamous girly one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She wasn't
the one that's madly in love with you?
Yeah.
And that, like, always defends you on all of our social media, no matter what?
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
Respect. Now, so let's jump right into it. I'm always joined with the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
It's Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm always joined by the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself, with the Kango cap in tow and the Saints jersey on his back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Peter Anderson.
Hopefully they won last night.
Yeah, whatever.
Probably not.
Who
They're
cares?
going against the Vikings.
You have no idea.
No.
Because this is in the future.
I know. But if we won, good on you, boys, as I live and breathe. And as always, now joined with the assassin, the phenomenal assassin of sports and destiny, Mr. J. Rush.
What's up,
Sports or esports?
My title
He's
fluctuates.
like,
It changes.
I got Destiny this week, so no esports this week.
But Destiny 2 is the topic of discussion. So, Nick,
Why are you starting with me? Start with you, sir.
let me
take you guys on a journey.
take you guys on a journey. It's so much the journey is the destination. No, let me talk to you guys. So, as you guys know, I've said on the show before, I wasn't going to pick it up day one.
Hold on. No, I don't want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear his thoughts.
Uh-oh.
He's the new guy.
Uh-oh, the new
Come
guy.
on, new
folks.
guy.
And
Well,
that's
let
what
me
I think of
take you
Destiny
on
2.
it.
Thank you very much for watching this episode.
Hold on, I don't want to. No, because I want to save you for last, or second to last, because I want to hear. Because this is an outsider's opinion, right? Outside of our original Destiny argument that we had way back when the first one came out.
So many years.
Check
ago.
out
That I had no part
check
of.
it out on YouTube.
Check out the first ever video. Check out. Oh
it's
my God,
episode
so
2. All right, so you're gonna have to scroll way back.
Way back time.
Or you can just type in Destiny
Gaming
and
Improv
in
gaming.
the search bar, and you'll find it. On YouTube, not Google search.
It's not.
You're not gonna find us on Google search. But if you type it in on our page and hit that search bar, you'll be able to find it. But it's a throwback to that kind of conversation. So I would rather have a new perspective.
Why don't you have the new perspective speak?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you know, I'm not really into PvE, but I'm actually surprised at how good it's been so far. I was never really into the whole storyline of why I just felt like I was stuck going to each planet to unlock them. This one so far has been better.
Okay.
But way better than the first one, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of the PvP right now. I don't want to jump all
Have you
around
jumped
it.
into there?
Yes,
Have you jumped
I
into the
have.
Crucible and kind of played around with all that stuff?
What I don't like is you can't pick your mode. You just kind of get thrown into a game, and then it kicks you out after the game, and you got to jump back in, and then it keeps... Instead of just keeping you in a game, you have to keep rejoining games.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, Destiny.
Yeah.
Screwed that one up, didn't you? That was the same thing that was a fucking problem in Destiny. Wonder why that wasn't changed, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
So, just for the fans out there, PvP versus PvE, what are they in? So they know.
You're
I think they
asking-
know.
I hope they know if they're watching.
PvP means
gaming.
player versus player.
Thank you, Nick.
PvE means player versus everything.
Thank you, Nick.
No problem, Pete. I didn't realize we were going over
for you.
basic gamer vocabulary here.
The
You
start
never
button.
know. The start button goes here. Now, so continue, sir. Sorry.
But again, they have the new. I don't know if it's really a new system for them, but the public events, they're a lot more frequent in this one, which is nice. You get to interact with other players without actually having to play with other players. If we were all a fire team, we'd be able to do stuff like that, but now you can interact more with other players in the public events, and you can still, even in some of the story missions, I feel like there were other players there, maybe just passing by, but they were still there. It's a nice little touch, because it's not like people aren't there. They may be playing it as well. But like I said, I'm not a big PvE person, but this so far is better. I haven't got as far into the mission as you have, so I'm ready for this surprise just to see what it was. Because like you said, you didn't play Taken King.
I didn't play Taken King, so there's a nice.
So I'm just curious
surprise.
for you. So I'm curious to what the surprise was.
Well, did you participate in like the raids and like the Nightfall missions in Destiny 1?
I did the Nightfalls. I didn't do raids.
You didn't do raids. So I think that your surprise is going to be just as like, oh my goodness, as mine. So I just wanted you, or I just figured, I'll give you that heads up, just because you have experience with the PvE aspect of it, because you've done the raids. So the surprise is going to be like this whole thing that's like, oh shit, okay, it does really amp it up a notch.
Yeah, because I played year 1. I got through that just so you could get the stuff. I feel like year 1, you actually had to play it, and then after that, they gave you a spark of light and then some other kind of light. And my other 2 characters that I made, I didn't have to do anything. I just used that, and I didn't have to play the missions again. Yeah. You could just go wherever.
Yeah. All right.
Am I boring you, Pete? I'm sorry.
Never.
All right, Pete.
No, I'll let you go first.
No, Pete, I'll let you go first.
It's my episode.
No, you go first, Pete.
So I was going to pick up this game, but I decided...
Wait! No, I'm just...
I'll get to the cash register, and then you'll be like, now on to mine. And I decided to visit my local game stop, and I went up to them, and I go, do you have any Destiny 2? And the guy goes, of course we have Destiny 2. What would you like it on? I said, PS4, of course. Do I look like a schlub? I'm not going to get it for the Nintendo Switch, because there is no version for the Nintendo Switch.
Currently.
Currently.
You're still holding out for an actual release date of South Park.
They did have platforms.
That's going to get delayed.
It's not going to get delayed. It's too... never mind. It's a topic for another time. So I go in, and then I said, he goes, would you like the digital deluxe edition? I said, no, bro. I said, I don't even want to buy this game right now. So he goes, what? I said, I don't even want to buy this game. He goes, then why are you buying it? Because I was like, because the people, man. The people need me to play this game.
Because of a girl.
It was a lot of factors. It truly was a lot of factors.
Yeah, depending on how big they are, it can be a lot to handle.
He goes, I heard rumor that there's a Telltale game coming out, so I had to buy this one in order to unlock it.
What I didn't appreciate, Nick, was they put the $3 scratch warranty on it, which I was not a fan of. And I go, what is this? I was like, I don't need the $3. He goes, yeah, but it's good for like 3 years. And
they tried to pull that on you?
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm good. I just want the fucking game, bro. I don't even want the game, but fucking...
I probably won't even play it in 3 years from now.
So I pick up the game. I go, all right, let me see what this world is about. So I played, of course, the beginning mission, which I played in the beta, where I recently said on the Gamescast, I was like, this is Destiny. I know this Destiny, Mm-hmm. Nick, and then the game opened up, and you get to the farm. Mm-hmm. And I could say with certainty that I am in love with this game.
From the farm.
From the farm.
Just took a farm.
From the farm.
Just from the farm.
From the farm.
Nothing else with the
game. I haven't gone anywhere else.
It's the fucking tower all over again, and he falls in love, because I can see outside now.
It's a farm now, and it has soccer nets.
It's outside.
Let's see,
Everything's outside. It's not a prison. I'm free to go and come as I please, said the lady at the farm.
Let me finish. No, I'm very happy with this game right now. It has gotten...
Wait, but no. Please, take us on your journey. I don't understand why you're happy with this game. The farm does not make you happy with this game, sir.
So, I continue playing the farm, and it's like, oh, go speak to this woman. She's going to tell you where to go, blah, 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 all that fun jazz. So I go, and I'm starting to explore, and of course, me and Joe were streaming it, and... I'm looking at it, I was like, he goes, this is where you go for, like, weapons. This is where you go for armors. You go to the postmaster for this. Like, I knew this stuff from playing Vanilla Destiny back in the day. Yeah. And also playing Taken King and all that. But I was like, it never hooked me. But this game hooked me because, like he said, there was the public events. And it's cool where, like, all these different players just come and, like, the best camera girl in the business was watching me. And she goes, you're all by yourself? And I said, just you wait. And then just a fucking... like not a massive, but a good like 6 people just came in, and it was just this awesome experience where we're all fighting for the same cause, helping each other out. Somebody would go down instead of you reviving yourself, you would go revive your fallen mate, And the problem I had with old Destiny is that when I would finish a strike or a mission or whatever, the equipment wasn't great. It was like, oh, cool, I have this. Awesome. And yet with Destiny 2, I haven't experienced that. Every time I would go into the public events, or if I would go into a side mission, because I've been doing a lot of side adventures, it would be like, hey, we're going to give you this stuff. Here's even a point. Like, for example, my arm might be at right now 204, but I would do a public event or I would do a side mission and be like, here's a common item, but it's a 205. Something where it's like, okay, at least I'm working towards something. The problem with the old Destiny for me
that it was random, completely randomly generated.
Where it's like, cool, I got a 98 damage gun when I have a fucking 175 shotgun that does double the damage. So
You know what the issue was?
What was the issue?
In the old one, it was completely dependent on the stuff you had equipped. Whereas this new one takes in consideration everything you have in your inventory and in your vault. It takes into account all of that stuff, and it gives you something slightly better than all that stuff. So it's programmed to give you something a little bit better than what you have. For the most part, sometimes you still don't get stuff that's better.
But I haven't hit that wall yet. And then people were talking like the game actually starts at level 20. I am at level 20 at the moment. I think my power level is 209.
Well, you got to finish the actual. Here's my counterpoint to that. Right, you're at level 20. And you're not going to experience anything.
Yeah, of course.
Until you actually finish the story. Because then it opens up. And the whole point of the story is to get you to level 20.
Yeah, but I was not patient. No, because me and Joe and a friend of the show was playing it with the story mode intact. So I could have played the story yesterday, but I didn't want to be like, yo, the three of us are going to be our fire team and go. And I am playing
I've got
Warlock.
3 people too. We've got a raid crew.
Exactly. So there we go.
Yeah, but Nick, you suck.
Yeah, you wish.
I saw you play before recording.
Yeah, you wish.
I don't know if you know this, Nick.
You can't jump like
I don't
that
know if you
guy.
know this, Nick. My Warlock is level 20. He looks sleek in his armor.
How high was your warlock in the old Destiny?
Higher than yours because I played the Taken King.
I doubt it.
Yeah, because it automatically goes to the highest possible. No, but continuing the story. Now, everybody says, everybody knows here I'm very into narrative. Narrative is engaging. Like, I'm interested in the story and what's going on, but it's nothing
not enough, apparently.
But
More on that later.
But it's also something where, for the first time in a long time with a game, the gameplay is more, and the environment is more exciting. Like I said, we're talking about the subclasses. We'll talk more in a little bit about it. But with the subclasses, going through and seeing, like you said, the statues there, I'm just looking. I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like, am I equipped? Am I good? Am I ready to go in the solo? And then you get in and you get bombarded. I don't know if, and there's no disrespect, obviously. The subclass, have you done one? Like, you've done the Void at least.
Yeah,
right?
I got the Void Walker from my warlock.
So you see all these enemies coming, and then finally you get like the ability to use your power, and then just doing the electricity, the one I most recently got, and going around, and I was just like, I feel so powerful, and it's like I couldn't do this level 1 or level 2, and it was something where the level cap is 20 right now, and it's good because you can get there in a fairly nice amount, but it's still something where I'm still going back to the farm. I'm still going to Titan to like get every little thing. I would get the little tokens, right? There are tokens.
Yeah.
You would get the tokens, cash them in, and then I would cash them in. Oh, I can only get to level 20 like you had right before recording. And I was like, oh, finally I got to level 20. I was like, I can't wait to see the rewards. I saw this awesome sword, which I'm going to get to. Wait till I get to the sword. Sorry, I'm very excited if you couldn't tell.
He likes swords.
And then I get to the guy, and I hit it, I was like, oh, and he gives you random shit. But it's like legendary. And then you look, I was like, oh, now I just look like fucking the tits. I got the chest plate, the helmet. And then it's like I would do a public event and be like, oh, I can't get any better than this. And then, like, the public events now, I can't think of the tank scorpion thing. Why can't I think of the name?
You talking about the walkers?
The walkers, yeah. Like, I can single-handedly take down a walker myself now. And braggadocious. But it's something where after I do that, I'm like, oh, that was so easy. We crushed 2 in record time. I'm not going to get anything. And then it's like, hey, here's a little bit extra, It's not the best, but it's cool. And then just how the game, like, and you've experienced this too. In the story, you get an exotic choice between
You've always gotten an exotic choice, even in Destiny, the original. You got an exotic. Yeah, you got an exotic in the story. They have to introduce you to the dynamics of the game, and that's what the story is for.